Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're going into part 2 of the massive summoning, guys. We spent over 500,000 diamonds on here. So we're going to start with our cards since all of the stones were actually used all of those, getting a couple heroes. 23 elite Graveborn cards. Boom. Look at that, guys. Kayleen, we got Fane out of there. We got Pharrell. Lot of very solid heroes. Looking at our Maulers. We got Alero, we got Honestel, which I like. We got Granite out of there. Looks like a lot of copies of food in there. Wilders, we got the brand new one. So there's Tamaros, guys. He is, they changed up his character, as you can see. He doesn't go just absolutely bonkers anymore like he did before. So change that one up a little bit. But we got Peanut, we got Oku in there. We got Mishka, we got Raku. We also got Orin. Orin, guys, a very, very important hero to build. Then for Light Bearers, double, triple copies of Palmer. Very, very nice, guys. That's what we were looking for. More copies of Scarlet, which we already have her maxed out. Rest of the food, I'm going to leave in here, guys. I'm going to leave that up to Mickey to go ahead and utilize all of the food. Let's see who we can build out of here, guys. Adding some stars, adding some more food in here. With some of these fodder heroes, getting them up to 5 stars like Warwick. Looks like we also have stars in here for Kren. Built some of these heroes out. Originally, if you guys remember way back when, guys, we did build a lot of these heroes on this account, and it just continues today, guys. We're going to continue with all of these heroes, starting to add stars right across the board. Even Graveboard, guys. Pippa is done, and I believe with the copies we pulled, Oku might be done as well. He is. We're going to have a lot of people to swap out to put some of these new heroes in here, guys. Laura's in as well. Last time we did this big summon, we actually just went through, built a ton of heroes, got a lot of food, which again, with all of the stones we have in here, guys, there is so much food in here. And even looking at the legendary copies, look at it. The legendary plus copies literally just sitting back here in the bottom, waiting for us to build all of these heroes, guys. There are so many heroes to build. We have copies of Tresnar in here. Before we get into these summons, which I'm going to have to figure out the food down here, because I think a lot of the heroes that we do have food back here are already at 5 stars. Again, we have a ton of 5-star heroes, so we can use the food a little bit different, so we really don't waste it. I'm going to save the food on there. Let's see, Noble Tavern. Is there anyone we're dropping out of here? Nope. We already had the heroes out that we dropped out. So we're going to start with our companion points, guys. Look at the 11,000 companion points in here. Absolutely crazy, guys. Wish list is set. I'm hoping for some awakened heroes in here. And right off the bat, look at that. We just summoned for Thane. Literally the first pull we do in here, guys, we get an awakened version of Thane. Awesome. That is absolutely amazing to see. Right off the bat, guys. Wow. There's a copy of Granite. Can't believe that was a first one, guys. That was literally the first pull we did in here was an awakened hero, which means we have room for 2 or 3 more of them. I know the rates are incredibly low. There's a double rate there, guys. Look at that. Zap. So we got a celestial hero right there, Zap, and another copy of Granite. Granite, of course, guys, has to have that plus 30 signature item. There's Audrey. Audrey, Zap, and an awakened hero out of companion points. Wow. This might be one of the best companion points, if it continues ever, that we have seen, guys, for the Celestials and the Hypogen heroes. A lot of food in here. We know that's coming. It's a given that this is going to pull a lot of fodder heroes. But that's already 3 solid pulls in here, guys. Another elite right there, which is Honesta. Definitely need to build her up. Guys, Honesta still has a ton of utility across a lot of different game modes. I'm still seeing her run with Brutus, still seeing her within the PvP aspect, doing very, very well. Another copy of Desira. Now, Desira, we just got up to Ascended. We actually did build out, and look at that, guys. There's Zap, there's Audrey. There we go. So looking at Zap, I think that's who we built last time, guys. There we go. Up to that Ascended, the 1-star. Again, adding the engraving in there. We got Tarnos. We got Vathio. Incredible. Absolutely incredible, guys. With the pulls that we've been doing out of here. Desira gets another star, or the first star right there, unlocking the engraving. And again, I just got her up to the ascended version. Let's keep this going, guys. Boom, another elite right there, which is Treznar. Need more copies of Treznar. Absolutely, guys, we do need quite a few more copies of Treznar. Another elite right there, which is Kren. Same one. We just got, I believe, 2 stars on Kren. Going to need to pull some more, guys. I want to get them to 5 stars. And we'll rotate the heroes out once we get them to that 5-star rating. But with the majority of the ones we have, guys, we're building them out to 5 stars because we have more than enough summons to do so. We can really go through, especially when it comes to our common scrolls, to build out exactly the heroes that we're looking for. Going to be pretty easy. There's a copy of Raku. Another elite right there, which is Sonya. Sonya, guys, another one. Takes a little bit of a build, but the utility for her is there. Another copy of Desira. Already got her up to that 1 star. 7,500 left. Again, full again. So many heroes to build in here, guys. Want to take Raku max out. Want to take Kren max out. Just continue adding on stars. For a lot of them, I'm running out of heroes to build. Short of building some of the fodder heroes, like even looking in here, guys. Kaz, Cirrus, Almus. I have a lot of slots open, and I don't want to open anymore. I feel like I might have to go through and just build some of the older heroes. But again, the utility for some of the older heroes is not here. So to build them up with copies, things of that nature, not a really, really big driving force to continue to build them out. Just raining, guys, rare heroes. Let's see some more Celestials and Hypogens. I want to see another Awakened. I definitely want to see another Awakened hero in here. As we continue to get more, hope to increase the rates, because the chances of getting just a random Awakened hero in here, guys, I know the rates are still pretty low, but as we add more, the ability to get the one that you're looking for goes down. The probability just goes down quite a bit. And a lot of rare cards in here. All right, so I don't even think we got what, 1 elite in there? Boom, look at the food, guys. All of those legendary plus or elite plus, but I wish they would just let us combine fodder into legendary. I wish the smart would take him to legendary and take him to legendary plus. For the legendary plus heroes, I would love to see an update like that that would do it smart, automatic. All right, guys, we need some more. There we go. Another purple card right there, which is Cecilia. Still has a little bit of utility, guys, but again, to invest in a hero that you're going to use probably only for the Lightbearer Tower, or very, very minimal, especially when it takes a considerable amount of build, it, in my opinion, is not really worth it right now. There are so many high priority heroes within AFK Arena to build. I feel like some of the older ones, again, very, very limited with the logic to build them out. Seeing a lot of rare cards here, guys. Maybe I used all my luck in the beginning. We are maxed out again. Another 14,000 coins there. Got a copy of Cecilia, which I don't even think we have her built out at this point. Look at the food, guys. Every faction that we have, all 4 factions, we are just lining up food in here. 3,900 left still. Could we see a double, a triple, maybe even a quad? It's been a long time since we've seen a 4-pull in here. But again, I feel like the elite cards are eluding us now. Come on, just a lot of rares, guys. Wow, I know it's RNG, but this is kind of crazy. Look at that, guys, nothing but rare food. And again, we still have an entire bag full of blue stones. We have all of those blue stones. We have all of the faction specific. There is an incredible amount of resources still just sitting in the bag to build anyone we want, which there's a double, guys. Mishka in a star, the perfect combination. 2 heroes we absolutely want to build out of there. Where's our Awakened Heroes? We need one more, guys. 2,300 left. That's before we get into the scrolls, guys. 2,000 common scrolls in here. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. A lot of rare cards. There we go, guys. Another elite, which is a star again. Hero you want to build. Still, again, a lot of utility in a couple different game modes. Another elite right there, which is Thisu. Again, short of the Mauler Tower, I'm not seeing a lot of utility in there with Thisu. But again, this account never had a Peanut built. That takes our Mishka up to 4 stars right there. And that also does take a star with that second copy up to the Ascended version. All right, guys, 1,300 left in here. Can we get lucky with some cards? A lot more rare cards. And there we go, guys. There's another one, which is Kayleen. Definitely take her, guys. Greyborn Tower works incredibly well. Also, still seeing her in Cursed Realm comps. All right, 600 left. Let's see if we can see another Awakened Hero in here, guys. 3 more pulls and a double right there. Very nice. It is not too bad. Thisu and Anasta again. Another elite right there for another copy of Palmer. Almost have him built up to that Ascended version. All right, guys, now it is on to the regular common scrolls. Again, these have a chance to pull the Awakened Heroes. Let's see. So that will take it looks like Palmer and Kayleen. It is going to take Palmer up to that with all the stones we used, all of the copies we got. Palmer up to that Ascended version, and Kayleen the same. Boom. That's already, God, between everything we summoned, that's already like 10 Awakened Heroes in here, guys, that we have gotten. Let's see if we can do the same. Elite right off the bat, which is another copy of Kren. Very nice. Couple more rare cards, and then this is our elite pull, which is another copy of Kren. That'll add another star to him. I think that might finish him out, guys. Kylie right there. I think he's pretty close to being done. And another Awakened, guys. And it is Thane again. That is 2 copies of Thane that we have seen, guys. Awesome. That is awesome. I know the last 2 times that we have done the viewer summons, we never seen an Awakened Hero for all of those summons, guys. Right there was a copy of Kren. Let me see. Is he done already? Was just thinking we might have. Oh, see, he's only got 3. I want to make sure because we need 1 copy of Kren. Again, we don't want to overbuild on this account, but that gave us 1 extra copy. So Kren is close. And then, like I said before, guys, the wish list, we are just going to continue rotating heroes out until we get the 5 stars. The double right there. Hodgkin and Cecilia, so pretty good pull. Hodgkin, of course, guys, the buffing master, still used in a ton of places, guys. Second copy of Hodgkin. I don't even know if we have him built on this account either. Another elite right there, which is Tresnar. Tresnar, we can definitely get close. I think we need 1 more copy of Tresnar, guys. And Tresnar will be up to Ascended as well. He is right there, guys. Copy of Fane. I feel like 1,900 scrolls. We are going to have everybody built out of here, guys. Hodgkin again. Look at that red chest like crazy. Oh, we do. We already have Hodgkin. And look, he's got 9 of 9 furniture already. Very nice, guys. That'll add a star in there. But it looks like a lot of these, again, I'm probably going to have to go through and we're going to have to build out some of these heroes. We're not going to have enough space as we continue this. Another elite copy of Morrow right there. Morrow, of course, had a little bit of utility when it came out, guys. As now, it is the Lightbearer Tower and Lightbearer Tower only with Morrow. Another copy of Cecilia right there. All right, let's see. Can we see a third Awakened hero in here? Another copy of Morrow. That would be incredible to see a third Awakened hero in here, guys. Boom, another elite right there, which is Palmer. Palmer, again, guys, a hero that is absolutely worth building out. Another copy of Granite. That does add another star there for Morrow. Again, looking at the rest of these copies. All right, guys, I'm going to pause it for a minute. I'm going to go through and see exactly who we can build in here. All right, guys, we made about 7 more Ascended heroes in here, which is absolutely crazy with the amount of copies we've seen. But that should give us a lot more room in the bag. Still no one in the wish list to swap out at this point, guys, but we are definitely getting there. There's another copy of Raku. Raku, of course, we want to take to 5 stars for the stats. Another copy of Kayleen. We have her at Mythic Plus at this point. With the copies that we have, we'll have her at Awakened pretty soon. Again, we still have 1,700 scrolls in here, guys. There's a copy of Leica. Again, getting all of these heroes up to this 5-star. Went through a majority of the food, which again, the bags are totally filled with food. There's another copy of Mishka. Of the fodder heroes, we're going to have so many fodder heroes to literally build whoever we want to build in here. Another elite right there, guys, which is Sonya again. Sonya's almost built as well. She is pretty close with the copies that we have. Another copy of Mishka, which I think that might take Mishka. Let's hop out really quick, guys, because I think that'll take Mishka up to that 5 stars. And it takes Leica as well. I was thinking we were close on both of these guys. There is Mishka is done. There is Leica is done. That's right, guys. So we're going to start swapping them out of this wish list. Boom, and we drop out both of them. Put Nevi and Orin in there. Definitely 2 heroes, as you can see. Continue taking them to 5 stars, guys. We still have 1635 for scrolls left. All right, there's another copy of Sonya. Want to see Orin, want to see a couple of the Wilders in there, guys. Which there's another copy of Fane. Fane's one we only have 2 copies of right now. We haven't picked up that many copies of Fane. Another copy right there for Sonya. Gotta pull some Wilders out of here. Want to see some more copies of Tamris as well. There's a copy for Nevi. Nevi is already at Mythic Plus. Again, we just built her out. Another elite right there. Come on, Fane. We need Celestials and Hypogens. Or the Awakened, guys. Can we pull a 3rd copy of the Awakened version of Thane? Would be incredible. There's Tamris. We still have some diamonds, so if we really wanted to pull a couple copies of a hero, guys, Tamris again. And again, cursed round-wise, he is being used. He is being used, guys. There's Halos. Very nice, guys. The Crafter shows up. Back to our maximum Ascended heroes again. I'm thinking, let's check out Sonya. Where is Sonya, guys? 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, I know we have a lot of food down here. Sonya is well worth the build. Just to use up some of these fodder heroes right here on the bottom. Same with Tamris. I know we just unlocked Tamris. I think that 2 copies gave us a build, and even Orin in here, guys. Again, we have 1 and 1. We're going to have to see Respin. We have a lot of copies. But need a couple more copies, guys, to get those heroes built up. Another elite copy of Morrow right there. Morrow is almost complete as well. Another elite for Peanut. Again, at this point, we are adding stars on there. Getting a lot of heroes now, guys. It seems like it's making up for the scrolls that we used. I know it's usually every 1, 2, 3, but I want to see a double, triple. I'd love to see a quad. Another copy of Cecilia. Cecilia's almost at 5 stars as well. As we continue building these out. Double right there, guys. Very nice. Another copy of Honesta. Honesta, I believe, is up at Mythic Plus as well. Boom. Another double right there. Kayleen and Cecilia. Let me see, because that might max out Cecilia. Yep, and I believe that does, guys. Cecilia, that maxes her out. Also builds one more star. Maro is almost done as well. Who else did we have in here? Was it Greyborns? Yep. Hodgkin goes to 4. Kayleen goes to the engraving with 1. All right, guys. 1,300 left. Don't think I pulled out Cecilia. But I was just thinking there's Cecilia with Walker. Ooh, it's a pretty tough build in here, but you know what? Peggy does have a little bit of utility. Lard, not really any of those. I'm going to go for Hendrik. I'm going to put a Hendrik in here, and I'm thinking the heroes that are still being used outside of the tower. Another copy of Granite right there. I know we've gotten quite a few copies of Granite as well. Another elite, which is Hodgkin again. One more, guys, and I believe Hodgkin will be 5 stars, and we'll have to start swapping out those Greatborn heroes. Boom, another copy of Kayleen, which again, she was at Elite Plus when we started this, guys. There it is. It is Thane. 3 copies of Thane. Oh, that is incredible. That is another star to add to the Awakened version of Thane. And we get a copy of Orin in there. I've never pulled this many Awakened heroes from regular summons ever. I have never seen this many, guys. The last 2 times we did this, we got 0. This time we got 3. And 3 of the same Awakened hero, which again is I don't even know the odds of that, but that is crazy for it to be the same Awakened hero each time. Copy of Desira. Again, Desira we have up to a couple stars at this point. Boom, adds 2 stars on Desira, but look at Thane, guys. That is, like I said, the RNG luck of that is incredible. Absolutely incredible to put a 2nd star on the Awakened hero out of regular summons. Yeah, that's incredible. 1,100 left, guys. Boom, another copy of Thisu. Few more copies of a couple heroes, guys, and it'll be swapping them out again. Another copy of Fane. And I can't even imagine how much the Elder Tree is going to be impacted by building all of these heroes, guys. Another copy of Kayleen. Could we take Kayleen to 5 stars just like that, guys? Boom, a double right there. Thisu and Nevi. Nevi is almost at the Ascended version as well. Or the, yeah, the Ascended version. The one there, we're still waiting to see that last copy of Hodgkin. Double again, which is Raku and Tamris again. Going to be close on building Tamris as well. That's quite a few copies we have actually picked up of him. A copy of Raku. That takes Raku up to 4 stars, guys. The Rascal is getting completed. And again, guys, super important for Raku with stats. That is the reason why you want to build up Kren, Kayleen, Raku, anyone, even Scarlet, that is very, very dependent on stats. You want to continue to build up past that 1-star mark. There's another copy of Tresnar. Almost got him built up. And a double right there, guys, which is Hodgkin and Fane. Means, again, I believe that will drop out Hodgkin, and it does, taking Tresnar up to that Ascended version as well. Boom, double copies of Tresnar. This is literally like 15 heroes that we built out already. What else do we have? We already have copies of both those. Almost all the Greyborns are done, guys. Even Torn, I think we have copies of Torn already. I'm going to put Torn in here. Let me see, because like I said, I thought we already have... We have food forever. Literally the amount of fodder heroes that we can build in here. Just have 2 more, so yep, we can still build out Torn. There's another one right there. Look, guys, they're almost all done. Literally, the Greyborn faction is going to be built out in its entirety. 900 scrolls left in here, guys. Another elite right there, which is Sonya. Again, we're building her up quite a bit. That might even take her up to that Ascended level. Another elite, which is Fane again. That might take him to the Ascended level, and a double again. Gwen in Ty Lee. That is the first Gwen that we have seen. I think Ty Lee we've seen, but I believe that is the first Gwen that we have seen. There's another copy of Orin. Orin again, you want to build out, guys. Sonya again. Look at this. Back to back to back. Sonya again. They're really looking to build out that hero, guys. But again, Orin, Tamaris, we want a couple more copies of. That does take Sonya up to Ascended. I said I'm going to have to go through and see exactly how many of these heroes we got up to that Ascended level. Because at this point, we're adding stars. There's a copy of Torn. Again, that might be taking him up to Ascended. Another double. Look at that. Hisu and Torn again. Of course, Torn and Moreel has a lot of utility, guys. But I'm not sure if we have Moreel in here. So there's another copy of Granite. 725 left. Could we pull a 4th Awakened hero out of here, guys? That would be incredible. Absolutely incredible. To see if we could get another Awakened hero to pull 4 in their entirety. Boom, another elite right there, which is Maro. I believe that might finish out Maro as well. I think we're pretty close. Then again, we have to swap in a new Lightbearer, but there's Orin. Very nice. Double again. Maro or Desira and Fane on that one. That already adds a star on Sonya, and yes, that does drop out Maro in the formation, which again means another Lightbearer hero that we are going to have to build, but there is adding the engraving on Sonya. All right, guys, drop Maro out of the wish list. I guess this time let's go for Estrilda. Estrilda again, guys. I'm looking for heroes that are utility outside of the tower. Estrilda is still used as a buffer in a couple different formations. The copy of Ty Lee. We have 600 left in here, guys. Wow, there are so many heroes, guys. There's Hendrik, the Human Shield, another elite right there, another Tamaris. And look at that, 3 in a row for Estrilda. 500 left, guys, but could we pull one more Awakened hero? Another copy of Hendrik. Again, at this point, Hendrik we're adding stars onto. Another Hendrik. That's 3, guys. Boom, stars across the board. Stars on Estrilda, stars on Hendrik. A lot more fodder heroes there. Takes it to 3. Look at that, double copies there. That is 2 and 3 for Hendrik. All right, guys, we're under 500 at this point. And Mickey will finally be able to use his mailbox. Cameras and Desira right there. Still getting really lucky with those Tamara's copies. Not seeing so many Orin, but Tamara's, we've gotten a significant amount at this point. 415 left. Another elite right there, which is a copy of Nevi. Again, adding stars on there. Back-to-back elites, which is Palmer. The food. Some of these are like 6, 7, 8 food. Another copy of Granite. Again, progression in the tower, guys. With all of these builds is gonna be incredible as well. That does take Nevi up. Again, we almost have Tamara's up. Palmer, you want to engrave. Absolutely a big, big hero to engrave. And of course, Nevi, you want to engrave. Got to get a couple more copies and we'll actually be able to engrave her. And Desira is almost completely done at 5 stars, guys. But we've got 365 left. Come on, one more Awakened Hero. Could we see it? Boom, another copy of Granite. I feel like Granite, we're going to have enough to build him up to Ascended plus a couple stars. Another copy of Tresnar. Already got him built up quite a bit. 3 in a row, guys, which is Hendrik again. He is already at 3 stars. 4 in a row. Look at that. And it is Khazard that makes an appearance, guys. 4 in a row for the elite heroes. Another copy of Sonya, again, adding some more stars on there. Look at the rain of elites. Another Sonya, back-to-back copies of Sonya in that one. But we got a copy of Khazard. Boom, another copy of Granite, guys. Again, I think he's probably about done at this point. Granite, there's Sonya again, just adding another star to continue to build of these heroes, guys. Getting to the point where all of the bags are full. Again, there's a copy of Granite. There's Verk, which we have. Granite 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we have Granite in 4 stars. Ty Lee, we have 2 stars. Just going to have to go through and build them. We have another 3 or 4 heroes all the way up to a couple stars in the Maulers. Boom, another copy of Thisu. He's the exact same, I believe, at that point. We have enough to take him up to the Ascended version. Another copy of him right there, guys. 185 left. Could we see an Awakened Hero? I also want to build out Olgath. We haven't built up. I know Mickey saved some of the furniture. Tresnar again on that one. 155 left. We're getting low on scrolls, guys. Could we see an Awakened Hero? I want to see the yellow one more time. And there is a second copy of Halos and a copy of Tresnar, so a solid pull right there. But still no triples, guys. Another copy of Gwen. Again, the bag is getting full. It is getting very, very full. That drops out Gwen as well, guys. 5 stars. Old school Archer, and then, of course, Tresnar. That adds him to 1. Hopefully, Mickey's got like 50,000 engraving mats on this account. I think that's exactly what it's probably going to take to be able to build all these guys out. Again, I'm gonna put Rain in here. Again, just adding a couple more stars. And literally the wish list is just going to be straight unused fodder heroes at this point. Copy of Fane, guys. 75 left. Could we pull the Awakened Hero? Boom. Copy of Raku. That might take him to 5 stars. Very, very close on that one, guys. 3 more pulls. Another copy of Sonya. You see it? double right there, guys, which is Granite and Orin in the final pull. Boom, gives us just some more rare cards. I'm gonna leave the cards on the table again. I'm thinking, as far as the heroes we want to build, guys, we still have the desired hero summons, so Mickey can definitely look who he wants to build out of there, guys. But let's do a quick run through of what we got in here, guys. So looking, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 light bearers that we built all the way to Ascended plus some stars. And here we have, still need some more copies of Honesta. But if we built them out, guys, we have another 4 in here, which brings us to 9. Here we built out 1, 2, 3 more, plus adding 5 stars. So that brings us to what? 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Torn we have the copies of, so 18, plus the ones that we built here, 19, 20, 21 with Olgath. Guys, we have a total of probably 25 Ascended heroes that we can build on this account right now. Even looking, guys, 4 copies of Rigby, Ascended, 4 copies of Peggy, Ascended. Just got to go through there and build them. Even looking here, Cetrana, we got what, 5 copies, so Ascended. Nemitsu Ascended, Verk Ascended in there. 5 copies of Thisu, copies of Granite Ascended, Ty Lee Ascended. Even here, look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, boom, Anoki Ascended. What do we have? 1, 2, 3. Well, Tamaris just a little bit short. Again, Respin Ascended, Solus Ascended, Cirrus Ascended. Just going through and utilizing all of this food. Fane, we can get up to Ascended. Torn will be Ascended. Baden Ascended. Kelthar Ascended. That's everyone. That is literally everyone with the copies we have, guys. Absolute incredibly cool to see the summons. Sorry, guys, so that'll do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, and as always, thank you guys for watching.